when he basically bent. Remember, he was going to have that Coinbase Lend product.
Yeah.
He was notified, if you go forward, even though other people had it, right? BlockFi and others had it. If you go forward, we're going to sue you. And he, in order to be compliant, he stepped down. And look how that rewarded him. And look how the SEC is rewarding him for being compliant.
I think, another person would be great to have on here is Hester Peirce, because she's got to be going nuts right now. That's probably a good call for us tomorrow, Ellie. I can't imagine Hester Peirce is like not losing. This is crazy at this point. I mean, this is like, you follow the logic of what Gensler's doing, and it has shut down the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie,
maybe that's what they want to do. I mean, do you ever think of that? I mean, I know it sounds a pot.
It doesn't sound crazy, Charlie. It sounds exactly like what we're witnessing with Gary Gensler, and Congress needs to do their job and step up and put him back in his own lane.
And this is just an opinion of a sovereign individual, not a legal opinion. When do you think that that case will come to a close? Feel intuitively, and agree on the open market again. Again, not a legal opinion.
There's two. The summary judgment motions. This will be a case that's decided not by a jury, but it'll be decided by a judge. And so there will be summary judgment motions made by either side, where the facts and the law will not be in dispute, and it'll be up to the judge to decide kind of how it's going to happen. That's all supposed to come together in November. I believe that we are going to have a market event. I don't know what that's going to be, but I believe we're going to have a market event within the next 4 weeks that is going to be so profound that they will have to come to the judge and beg for a resolution.
SEC?
Even the SEC, the federal government will basically have to get together and say, we've got to come together on this.
The EE Summer Sale is here. Live.
Hinman goes up on stage during this conference. At the time, when he walks on stage, Ethereum is down 60% from its all-time high in January. Ripple's down, Bitcoin's down as well. And he walks up and he effectively says, based on all of our analysis and all this, heavy thinking and deliberation, all this stuff we've been doing, we think that Bitcoin is sufficiently decentralized to not be a security. So there's really no reason to apply the disclosure regimes and the requirements of the securities laws to Bitcoin. And it probably would have been fine if you just stopped there. But then he says, and also, for basically the same reasons, putting aside the fact that they had an ICO, putting aside the fundraising they did in connection with the creation of the project, so ignore the fact that they had an unregistered securities offering. We think now Ethereum is sufficiently decentralized, and therefore there's really no benefit to apply the securities laws to Ethereum. And the money, he drops the mic, he walks off the stage, and the price rockets within the minutes after he says this. It makes this pronouncement. It rockets up 11%. It was so shocking. It's so parabolic of a move. Okay, remember, it's been going down 60%. 60%. And then it just rockets right off as he walks off the stage. It was so shocking that the moderator of the conference, basically in an excited utterance, which is admissible in the court of law, by the way, so except for the hearsay rule. And an excited utterance as he's talking to one of the founders of Grayscale, I think, who's like one of the largest crypto investment funds that there are. He's basically got the chart behind him, and it's this massive, video wall, and it's going parabolic, and they're like, look at that. He said, moments after, Director Hinman's speech, he went to the moon, and he basically says, you see why insider trading is illegal, right? he just kind of just said that like off the cuff because it was so shocking, right?
All right, and now here's the final.
As we went into the bull run of late 2017, early 2018, XRP outperformed both Bitcoin and Ethereum just massively. And I think it became very obvious to anybody who's paying attention. I was not one of those people at that time. I would come along later. But for the people who were paying attention, it was obvious that XRP was a better asset, right? For the purpose of, exchanging value, making payments, and certain cross-border payments, those other two projects just would not be scalable because of the proof of work limitations, whereas the consensus limitations, the consensus protocol is just better. So at that point in time is when the shenanigans start to happen. In January of 2018, both XRP and Ethereum hit what at that time was their all-time high. XRP has never returned to its all-time highs since once the weapons came out. Ethereum and Bitcoin have both passed what the all-time high was back in 2018. They passed it this last bull run, or 2020 to 2021.
Exactly. Now, these clips will make you furious, and they should. But they're worth, you got to see them to understand. And I want to remind everybody, not one congressman, not Warren Davidson, not Tom Emmer, even the guys who are the good guys in crypto, not one has called for any of this to be investigated. And we must demand that it's investigated because you cannot build the next financial system on a bed of lies. This is who these people are. You gotta see it.
5 days before the lawsuit, there was a former SEC commissioner, a guy named Joseph Grunfest, who is a major corporate securities lawyer himself and a professor at Stanford Law School. He wrote all 5 commissioners because he had gotten wind that they were planning to bring this enforcement action against Ripple, and basically pointed out to them, hey, there is no factual distinction between what XRP has done and what Ethereum did, but you can bring that to in Bitcoin. And it was known at that time that basically the top executive level management of the SEC was all going to be departing in the days around when they were going to be filing this lawsuit. And if they did that, it would basically, he said, you could destroy the entire legacy of the Securities and Exchange Commission. It's just going to be viewed so poorly that the people who bring this case then turn around and walk out the door. So 5 days before that vote and that they commenced the action on the December 22nd, they had full knowledge from a very well-respected person, one of their peers, about what could be the fallout. He also mentioned that there would be billions of dollars in damages immediately in the market. And as you heard, ordinary, investors, ordinary rank-and-file retail investors would be substantially wrong. So, December 27th, they filed the suit. December 23rd, Jay Clayton, who's the chairman of the SEC, leaves the SEC. So they filed the lawsuit. He walks out the door, goes right back to his law firm, Sullivan & Cromwell, which is Consensus Law Firm. Okay, they represent the third party member of Ethereum. And within 2 months, he joins a hedge fund called One River. One River, we come to find out, had just made a $1 billion bet in October of 2020, basically a month and a half before the lawsuit was filed, on Bitcoin and Ethereum.
The Commission's existing authority applies to digital assets. The SEC is hell-bent on expanding the size of its crypto enforcement division and using enforcement to unconstitutionally expand its jurisdiction. Under Chair Gensler, the SEC has become a power-hungry regulator, politicizing enforcement, baiting companies to, quote, come in and talk to the Commission, then hitting them with enforcement actions and discouraging good faith cooperation. Understand, sir, there is a new day coming.
There is a new day coming. That's not just shots fired, that's rockets fired. That's a warning. A new day coming. That's a thumbnail, too.